Today's an exciting episode because we're going to be talking about superfoods. And I'm going to tell you once and for all what the best superfoods you can be eating are. Stay tuned.
You're listening to the Wellness Simplified podcast. Simple wellness tips to help you improve your life without turning it upside down. With your host, award-winning fitness instructor, nutrition coach, and wellness expert, Susie Fevens.
Superfoods. Do we hear about them all the time, or do we hear about them all the time? First it was kale. I believe kale was the first superfood that we really started to hear on the scene a few years ago. And blueberries, is superfood. Goji berries is superfood. Now cauliflower is like the go-to vegetable on the scene. It's always something new. You can't keep up with it. So I'm going to make things simple. I'm going to make life simple for you. This is Wellness Simplified after all. We're going to make things simple. I'm going to tell you what the most super of the superfoods is. Are you ready for it? It's any fruit or vegetable or whole food can be a superfood. They all can be superfoods. All of them. Broccoli, superfood. A carrot, superfood. Potato, it's a superfood. It can all be superfoods. Did I start yelling at you? I'm sorry. I got a little bit passionate about that. And this is funny because this is an episode. I was talking to my husband on the weekend and I said, oh geez, I got to batch record August's podcast episodes on Monday. And I don't know what I'm going to talk about. And he's like, oh, talk about superfoods. And I was like, I'm not talking about superfoods. Superfoods are stupid because all whole foods can be superfoods. It just depends on who you talk to and what you're looking at. And he's like, all right, well then talk about that. And I said, you know what? Actually, that is a very good idea. So here we are. I have a beef. I would like to get it out. Cauliflower pizza is not pizza. If you want to make a cauliflower base and put pizza toppings on top of it, good for you. That's great. I have no issues with that. I've had like zucchini pizza where you cut open the zucchini and you like scoop out the seeds and fill that full of pizza toppings and bake it. Mostly because when my parents grow zucchini, anyone who's grown zucchini knows the second those zucchini start coming, they start coming fast and furious and like you can't keep up with it. So it's like, what can we do to this to make it more interesting and we can get it in our stomachs? But we don't call that pizza. We don't say, oh, we're having pizza tonight and then haul out like the zucchini boats full of pizza sauce. No. So, if you want to make a cauliflower base and put pizza toppings on top of it, fine, but like call it what it is. It's cauliflower pizza or pizza topped cauliflower or something. Do not try and tell me that it is pizza. I will come for you, okay? I will die on this hill. I will. Sorry. This is one line I cannot cross. But let's just put that to the side. Because cauliflower can absolutely be a superfood. It has a lot of health benefits. It also is a cruciferous vegetable. It's also going to cause a lot of gas and bloating and abdominal distress for people with digestive issues, people with IBS, people with IBD. It's not a great option for everybody. Pumpkin seeds, definitely a superfood, can also cause abdominal distress. Okay? Kale, superfood, we already talked about it, also cruciferous vegetable, same thing. It's like a lot of these superfoods, while they may have a lot of nutrients, they aren't going to be right for every person. A potato, listen, you guys know I love the potato, and I don't like the bad rap that it gets. A potato has a lot of good qualities. Listen, the Irish did not survive the potato famine because the potato was an evil vegetable. They survived because the potato kept them alive. And that's another hill I will die on, is I will go to bat for the potato. But then we go into grains, and so many different types of grains have so many health benefits. So they can be superfoods. Nuts and seeds, superfoods. so many things can be superfoods. And yet, have you seen the memes? It's like what we all need is like the cauliflower's PR person. Just because it's the hot thing in the news right now doesn't mean that it's any more super than a cherry. It doesn't mean that a blueberry is better than a blackberry. Like, they all have their qualities. They are all amazing. They all have phytonutrients. They all have vitamins. They all have minerals, fiber, different aspects or ratios rather of carbs and fats and proteins. They're all amazing. They're all superfoods. All whole foods, in my opinion, are superfoods. You know what else another superfood is? It's called water. Yeah, go drink some. So truly, this superfood thing, and yeah, there are some foods that are super, 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 super nutrient dense, but I would rather you eat 10 foods that have a lot of nutrients in it than just eat one quote unquote superfood. And I'm gonna do a little bit of a topic hop here. But back in the day, makes me sound like I'm 900 years old. They talk about how Caesar salad was like the least healthy salad. And you know what? That's probably fairly accurate. It only has romaine lettuce, and then you got bacon, you got croutons, you got Parmesan cheese, you got a creamy fatty dressing, all things that are delicious. So they would tell people to choose a different type of salad. But what if you only like Caesar salad? Would you not rather the person have romaine lettuce along with those other things? Or would you rather they choose the French fries because they don't think that the Caesar salad is healthy enough and they don't want to have a garden salad? I'd rather you have the romaine. I mean, yes, I would like to have the French fries, but sometimes you do feel like you should have a vegetable, and I don't want anyone to make you feel like having the Caesar salad is a lesser salad. It's still a vegetable. It's still a vegetable. Sure, there would be other options that would be more nutrient dense. Yada yada, whoop-de-doo. But if you're going to choose between Caesar salad for a vegetable or no vegetable at all, my goodness, go for the salad. Shoot. I'm so tired of people guilting people over these types of things. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. All whole foods are superfoods. It's true. Depending on how you make that Caesar salad dressing, that can be a pretty, sure, high in fat, but also nutrient dense, depending on what's in there as well. So anyway, all foods are superfoods. Don't let people make you feel bad about your choice of salad or vegetable. Just do you. Just do you, boo. That's it for today's episode. Go have a superfood like water. And I will talk to you next week.